Side of the bed, cooler than the other side of the pillow, yeah. Act a fool cause there's nothing to prove because the proof is in the pudding, do tell. You hell, two worlds, collide, lay tell, make why, create a family all by choice. And when you're mad at me, I lower my voice, grab my keys, iceberg slim, put you on freeze, walk off like a grab my put it in the wind, I'ma blow till you simmer down, get her done. Too much fun to be had instead of arguing, hun, I'd rather be up in them. Nah, I'm just playing, but I'm serious. Rings down the rosy, got a pocket full of dough. Buy you anything and take you anywhere you wanna go. Plenty fish out in the sea, but I keep throwing you the line. Gon' do it, baby. One more baby, if you keep doing what you're doing to me.
We are under the lights here. In is Christian Yelich. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
Yeah, he's blasted 4 home runs in his last 10 games, too. And he's got that power stroke working right now.
This guy's an absolute nightmare to opposing pitcher. Power to all fields, and he'll take that ball away and drive it for opposite field power.
Again, a 1-2. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he fouls this one off. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Tip your cap if you're the pitcher right there. That was a great battle. Couple of tough pitches. Offensive player able to work himself deep into the count. Pitcher on the attack. But chalk one up for the offense on that.
Yelich aboard here at first with nobody out. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back easily. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He's in the top 5 in runs scored in the National League, so he's a big part of the lineup. The guys behind him are doing a good job of driving him in, too, but they'd be a whole different team without him.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs. Just keeping him close. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 1. Liner in there for a base hit.
That is big.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the left fielder Ryan Braun. The set and the 2-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a play that time as that ball had extra. In is Gerardo Parra. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Left side, but well foul.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I'm wondering if Parra can get it going. He's really been struggling, hitting under 200 over the last 10 games. He doesn't usually go into these long droughts, but right now he's truly in one. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Now at the plate, Brandon Belt having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. So a runner at first with 2 away. And digging in at the plate will be Chris Shaw. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there. You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy. Any way you can get on a little jam shot.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain. They'll get us started in the top of the second. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
Pillar's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He homered back in Wednesday's game. Swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Panic. Scooped up, and there are 2 away now.
Batting it, the shortstop.
Digging in, Orlando Arcia. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. This is foul right side. No score here as we play inning number 2. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Here now the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Yelich. He's there and records the first down.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Ryan Braun, one of the best players in our sport since he came out of the University of Miami. Can play outfield, great arm, covers a lot of ground, and hits right in the middle of the order with light tower power.
Batting it.
Now batting, Aramis Garcia. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here now the 2-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Stepping up now, Freddie Peralta. 9-1-2 due up. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Stopped by the post office to get stamps on the way to mailing in that swing. It's 3-2 now.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second. Punch out, one away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Squared that one up just a little late. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Up with it, Garcia. And he makes the throw to first. Yelich is retired, 2 down now.
Second baseman.
Now in the box, Mike Moustakas. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will.
Just about set to go here as the Giants come to bat in the third inning, and San Francisco fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They come into the game with a few of some of the players during batting practice and asked them about that. They all reiterated that they don't want to be an all-or-nothing kind of offensive team. They said it's important to their success that they battle, make pitchers work, and do their best every time up to put the ball in play. Not every team buys into that philosophy, but it definitely seems to work for these guys. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up a multiple Gold Glover, the left-handed hitting Gerardo Parra. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The batter, the second baseman.
Now to the plate, Joe Panik. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Down the third baseline. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back its plate.
Throw won't get him.
Boy, D-Roll, this is like one of those easy 1-2-3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
And that misses 2-2. Panik over at second. Belt on at first with 2 down. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Riding in once again, Ryan Braun. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. In order are the Brewers. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Their count now at 2-2.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Yelich moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Third baseman.
So one away here with the bases empty. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
3-2 now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1-2 now. Kane on at first, nobody out. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Orlando.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Orlando Arcia looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
The 1-1 home is a good fastball swung on and missed. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So 2 on with 2 away. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The set and the 3-1 pitch. 3-2 full count. Here's the payoff pitch, and he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. A couple of. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Andrew Suarez. Snatched out of midair at first base.
The right fielder.
Ready once again, Gerardo Parra. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now at the side. Is ready for another chance, Mike Moustakas. And he'll try to start things out here for the Brewers in their half of the 6th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Seared down the first baseline. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another 1-2 delivery. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out. So striding in, Jesus Aguilar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now in the inning. Here's Joe Panik. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kane is under it, and that's the 1st out of the inning. So 1 away now. Here's Brandon Belt, the first baseman. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting guaranteed.
Number 22.
Strike taken up in the zone.
2 strikes.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Kane moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in now, Brandon Crawford. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. And it's fouled away. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. 2 balls and a strike to Longoria.
Even though he has a shutout going right now, this is a really tight game, and I don't think they're going to think twice about getting him out of there if he starts to lose his command. Let's see if he can start reeling it in a bit again.
Fouled off. The payoff pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will. Back here in San Francisco, neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Nick Vincent is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 2 balls and a strike to Braun. Vincent is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Panic. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The center fielder.
Striding in, Lorenzo Kane. It was a walk in his last trip. Lays off 2-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Runner at second, 1 away. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Orlando Arcia, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the 1-1. And the set and the 2-1. Popped him up. Garcia waits on it. And the inning is over. Milwaukee. Ready now, Kevin Pillar. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Yelich is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Aramis Garcia. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Full count now. 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Buster Posey will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the hard with plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one refusal.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised that third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Ball even at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Tony Watson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56.
Hernan Perez is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Perez.
Hard hit ball to second, fielded by Panik. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Onto the garden netting and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they get on the board first. It's 1-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Now at the plate, Travis Shaw, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Pillar's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the... Brent Suter is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 35, Brent Suter.
Digging in, Chris Shaw. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Good stop.
Striding into the box, Brandon Crawford. His prior history versus this arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And as Giants fans hear on television quite frequently, that ball is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder.
Ready for another shot now, Kevin Pillar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 1 run, 8 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Yelich going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Digging in once again, Jesus Aguilar. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2 and 2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw is wide. So they catch a break here. Aguilar is aboard after the misplay following the strikeout.
Ryan Braun.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Braun. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. The 1-1 pitch. And he looks at one in there, 1 and 2. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. At the plate, Lorenzo Cain. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. On the move again from first. Hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, and he throws it away. And the runner will score from first. And he'll get in there safely.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
Shot towards second. And that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box, Orlando Arcia got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Eric Thames will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7, Eric Thames.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this. Corey Spangenberg will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Number 5, Corey Spangenberg.
Josh Hader comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 71, Josh Hader. Now at first base, number 7, Eric Thames.
Next to bat for the Giants, Aramis Garcia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that is the start they were looking for. Down by 2 as that misses for ball 4. Still 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Gerardo Parra. He singled his last time up. Garcia stands at first with 1 out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Into the box, Joe Panik. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Last strike here for the Giants. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right, so despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
First baseman, number 9, Brandon.
In now, Brandon Belt. To short, hit hard. A dive, and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants' left fielder.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are.
Braun is there
for the season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Brewers came through when it mattered in the 9th.
Come and see me and maybe you'll die, but I can keep you in hard work, the fluid kind that's enough for excitement today. Frustrated, faded, it's pay to play. Come and see me and maybe you'll try. I've been holding these pyros till they could fly. Open up and enlighten again. bounce. My boy, my boy, my boy, my boy, my boy. Yeah, man. Hey, look, yo, okay. Concrete since day one. Ain't no time to make up. Ain't no top on that hoop. Like, baby, we're the thank you for your services and voicing on my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I get back, I hate. Poof, get out of here. I say congratulations, your old renovated. You lazy, my boy. Why you hating my guy? You bought her come back, huh?
A truly gorgeous afternoon. Stepping in, Christian Yelich. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. 3-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Clear skies in the forecast this afternoon. 62 degrees here at first pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Longoria's there. Throws in time, and that's out number one. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Nero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Settling in now, Mike Moustakas. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Moustakas.
Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. In is Gerardo Parra. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, as this game moves along, keep an eye on Gerardo Parra. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So stepping in, Brandon Belt having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Popped him up. Aguilar is there, and the side is retired. Giants. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
Time. A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year. He's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come
time where you push that go button, you're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in third place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And so here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Shaw, who started out here for San Francisco with Buster Posey to follow on deck. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. So striding forward now, Buster Posey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Garcia fields it cleanly. Throw gets him 2 down. Standing in, Evan Longoria, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Giants down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with.
Welcome back to Oracle Park, home of the Giants, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. They come into this game ranked 1st in the league in team ERA, and talking with some of the members of the staff prior to the game, they mentioned how they've really been able to feed off each other. They're a competitive bunch, so when one guy goes out and has a great game, the starter the next day feels the motivation to live up to that performance, if not best it. Maybe a big reason behind their success this year, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Samardzija has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Panic is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. So a full count now. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Davies. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Nat. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. 2-1 the count to Pillar. Fouled away. Hit back toward the mound. Oh, and he misses it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. And looked like he really left himself open after he released, and this ball came back and got him pretty good. And without speculating too much here, it's looking, at this point at least, like he will be able to continue out there. We should hope.
Now batting, the right fielder, Paul
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gerardo Parra. He popped out in his first trip. Hot shot to third. The second for one. Relay to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the... In is Christian Yelich. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number one.
The batter, number 3.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Now batting.
Standing in, Mike Moustakas.
Mike Moustakas.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Joe Panik. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Panik. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Kane has to run straight back, but he has it for the first out. Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And digging in at the plate will be Chris Shaw. Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Hit on the ground to third. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out to throw. 2 on here with 1 man out. And that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Popped him up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Ball 2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Travis Shaw comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. And it misses, 3-1 now.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Fouled off.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
The left fielder, number 8.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Skied into very shallow right. Parra has a read on it, and that retires the side. Brewers. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The center fielder.
So digging in now, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line to the right side. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher.
And now the Giants pitcher, Jeff Samardzija. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Next from Milwaukee, Zach Davies. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
So far this season, Davies is a sub-100 hitter, but that's not all that uncommon for pitchers, of course.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Full count now. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in to try it again, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And it's gone into the arcade section.
Yeah, he was having zero luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes 1 swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas. All even now, 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Thames. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Posey's got it, and that ends the inning. But 3 in the inning for the Brewers. On the at the plate, Gerardo Parra. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
This is line to left, and he drops it. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7. Jacob Barnes takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Milwaukee.
Parra gets his lead at first, nobody out. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Kane is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Belt. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Now
Chris Shaw, the next to take a turn at the plate. No hits to this point. Lifted the other way to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Vic Vincent is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Stepping up to the plate, Travis Shaw. It was a walk in his last trip. 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
3-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. Gets a small piece near the plate. That's foul, so the battle will continue. The next 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Payoff pitch one more time. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Here's Ryan Braun now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. Payoff pitch on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Buster Posey, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The relay throw. And they will not get Posey. He lugs all the way around to third with a triple. In now, Evan Longoria. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Chase Anderson comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Hit to first. Thames takes it in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. The runner stands at third. One man is out. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Braun to put it away. Now here comes the runner for the plate. And he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded by Moustakas. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Tony Watson will come on to make his 40th appearance this season. The 2-1 pitch. Fouled away.
Now playing center field and batting 9, number 53, Austin Slater.
Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Hernan Perez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hernan Perez.
High and deep to right. Ranging back at the track. And this one's off the 5th archway. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, one thing's for certain. That makes the manager look like a genius right there. He calls on him to pinch hit, hoping for any kind of spark, and he gives him a little bit more than that, blasting a double that almost leaves the ballpark. Big innings often start with beginnings like this.
His previous battles with Tony Watson, he's got a 3-for-5 line. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And the count will be full. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Slow roller down the third baseline. Hit high and deep to right center. Parra is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the. Corey Knebel is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46, Corey Knebel.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Yelich is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
The right fielder, number 8.
One gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th, and that'll bring up a multiple Gold Glover, the left-handed hitter, and he'll pull into second with one away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Here's Joe Panik. And, Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Brandon Belt. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Shaw. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way. And now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. And he's in there safely as 2 score on the play, and we are all tied up.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up. Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
The set and the 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. And into the box now, Mike Moustakas. Two-1, here it is. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now
striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. His previous battles with Tony Watson. He's 0 for 4. Skied into very shallow right. Underneath it is Panik, and he's got it for the first down. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they've taken a 2-run lead.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on, I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
Sam Dyson enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 49, Sam.
Stepping in now, Ryan Braun. This is line to left. Oh, and he misses it.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Into the box now, Lorenzo Cain. Cue shot here out toward short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Braun is off at first with 2 away. Now a curveball misses inside.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Shaw looking up into the bleachers and gone.
Well, you've got to love seeing a team that's never satisfied. They were up, but they've extended the lead to an even more comfortable 4-run margin. Going to be tough to come back from this one.
Ben Gamble will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16, Ben Gamble.
Count now to 2 balls and a strike to Ben Gamble. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this,
and he will get there to make the running. Jeremy Jeffress, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
32, Jeremy Jeffress.
Striding in to start the 9th, Evan Longoria. And they'll need him to get something going here. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 35.
At the plate, Brandon Crawford. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 2-1 to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Pablo Sandoval will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. 2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 on its way. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. So in now for San Francisco, Austin Slater. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do that. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Josh Hader takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Gerardo Parra. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. The tag, and he'll be called out. And that is going to do it for this ball game. And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Brewers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Alex Claudio earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just...
fury.